Hello, Aries. Welcome to your reading for February 17th to the 28th. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to jump right into it. We are going to the end of the month and look at what's happening. This is it. This is it. Remember, I said in your monthly forecast, February's light. It's light. And the rest of the month is going to feel like an Enya song. It's got to feel like the Renaissance. It's soulful, okay? Because there's so much love and compassion and the arts that's really going to be emphasized and highlighted. Because remember, we've got Saturn, Neptune, Mercury, North Node, all in Pisces as we move into Pisces season for the rest of the month, okay? Remember, Pisces rules your 12th house. That is spirituality. It's healing. A lot of imagination up there. It's so beautiful. It's so listen, just imagine that you are a fish, right? Or a seahorse or a mermaid, whatever you want, merman. You are in this endless ocean of possibility right now for the next 2 weeks. You can move any direction you want to go, okay? Gently. Nothing's stopping you. There are no borders in Pisces, and it's beautiful, and it's this peaceful bliss that you're going to feel. You're going to feel emotionally moved, emotionally charged for the next 2 weeks, okay? Especially as we enter this period, because, and it's not even on the calendar, but we actually kick off the second half of February with a grand water trine, okay? That's going to start Monday night into Wednesday, okay? So you see that's stopping on February 17th because the moon is going to be in Scorpio. Mars is going to be in Cancer. You got Mercury in Pisces and Saturn there too. So, wow, you're going to feel emotionally charged, heightened intuition, Aries. This is just you too. You've got a lot of following your soul's purpose. All of that is going to be really, really strong, leading right into the eclipse that's happening next month in March in your sign, the solar eclipse. Yes, we have another solar eclipse in your sign, in your birthday season. So use this, okay? This is all about your destiny. It's so nice. And again, just know that, well, let's kick it off. Tuesday, February 18th, we officially move into Pisces season, okay? And don't forget, like I said, Mercury, Saturn, Neptune, now the Sun, right? And the North Node. So we have a stellium of planets in Pisces with the North Node. And a stellium is 3 or more planets, right? So that's a lot of concentration in your 12th house of intuition, of spirituality, of, facing any fears that you have, of, the 12th house is the subconscious, unrooting things, Aries. This is a big path for you, okay? Don't forget, Neptune and the North Node are conjuncting all month long. Don't forget, you've got Venus in your sign all month long. This is a big deal, okay? So the fact that half the solar system is in Pisces right now, the sign of compassion, empathy, intuition, love, spiritual enlightenment, emotional intelligence. You're likely going to be doing a lot of meditating, and I encourage it. Okay, healing, thinking about your future. Remember, we still have Pluto at Aquarius as well, all right? That's your hopes and wishes and dreams. Your 11th house, you're definitely going to be spending time in nature with loved ones, and please do so, okay? Long walks, by the river, or yoga on the beach. Just be around water with all this Piscean energy, okay? And with 5 planets and water signs, oh yeah, you're going to feel emotionally charged the next 2 weeks, okay? So take emotionally moving, inspired actions for what you desire. Pay attention to your dreams. Neptune conjuncting the North Node, Neptune in Pisces, your dreams. They're telling you things that are going to be off the charts the next 2 weeks. And as I always say, don't dream a little, dream big. Dream big. And you will, because this is a lot of visionary energy too. If you're an artist, by the way, this is gangbusters for you the next 2 weeks with a stellium in Pisces. So artists, musicians, writers, even if you're not, it's great for creativity. So use this. And then look how active Mercury is for the next 2 weeks. Okay. He governs how we think, how we interact, how we speak, analyze, network, communicating through writing as well. Mercury, Hermes, right? In Greek mythology, the messenger. All right. So communicate, join a poetry club, do some travel, yoga retreat. This is the time. Learn new things, how to bake a cake, whatever you want. Start a business. Mercury is especially with Jupiter and Gemini too in your third house. Yeah, Aries, in Venus in your sign, like you're possibly feeling very entrepreneurial at this time as well. But everything that I just mentioned is part of Mercury's domain. All right. Just remember to have one foot on the ground because Mercury is in Pisces, and that can be a little pie in the sky, right? A lot really dreamy. All right. So the higher expression of Mercury in Pisces would be your intuition. So lean toward your intuition, okay? And I really have to emphasize this because Mercury is also known as the trickster, okay? So there may be some things where remember, with Neptune there as well, illusion, delusion, confusion. So avoid all that as long as you're awake, as long as you're aware, as long as you are tapping into your conscious, you're going to be fine. You're going to be absolutely fine. Now, Thursday, February 20th, you got Mercury square Jupiter. Okay, you got Mercury and Pisces square Jupiter and Gemini. This is fine. Both the planets are, in detriment, right? Mercury and Pisces, Jupiter and Gemini, but they're in mutual reception. Mercury rules Gemini, Jupiter rules Pisces, so they're working off each other. So I don't mind this. This is a day where you could actually feel like an emotional urge to feel more joy. Okay, abundance, wisdom. Right? It's very inspirational. It's very philosophical, all about the big picture, big ideas, more Plato than small talk. Use this, okay? Remember, Jupiter does expand, and with Mercury in Pisces, like I said, it can be a little pie in the sky. Just have a foot on the ground this day because there will be, with this aspect, it brings this element of being overconfident or over exaggerating, okay? Imagination gone to the point of no return. So just keep that in mind. Don't go telling people you invented Post-its and then you're going to be fine. Now, we get to the second week, and let me remind you, just because these aspects are happening like in the past 2 weeks and there's a stretch of days where there are no aspects, the planets are still having conversations. There's still things happening, especially lunations. Yeah. The moon will trine, a certain planet that, things like that. All right. That we'll discuss in the second spread. Now, Sunday, February 23rd, Mercury trine Mars. Amazing. This is so rare. It only happens once a year on average. Okay. So this is your thoughts, your ideas, what you communicate, bolstered by the actions you take. We're talking about Mars here, action, right? Your ruling planet. So it is a great day for, deals, contracts, signing contracts, negotiating, proving a point, having a job interview that, Monday after. Remember what I said in your monthly forecast. This is the power of persuasion. You can talk your way into things, talk your way out of things. You can make history. Just make things happen. You create your reality, Aries. All right? So create. This is that day. And remember, Mars is still working with Saturn, bringing that stability. Okay? And so there's going to be a lot of family stuff here with Mercury, because Mars is still in Cancer, right? In your fourth house. Home, family, significant other, right? Parents, children, real estate, things like that, right? Now, the two planets are in water signs. So this is also something that is very, it can be very poetic and very romantic. So feel what you're saying. Let people feel your passion on this day, all right? Because with the fact that Mars is in Cancer, it could go the other way, as in having maybe an emotional outburst. Right? So just be very mindful of that. And you're going to be absolutely fine. All right? Take advantage of this. Again, we only get this once a year. And if you are a cross watcher, by the way, If you watch for your rising, your moon, or for your husband, your kid, all the water signs will feel this the most, and that is Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. Now, the big thing that's happening here, Mars, yep, is finally going direct. Your ruling planet finally going direct, has been retrograde since December 6th, the early December. And so this is kind of a banner day, right? Things will pick up. You're going to be happy about this. You're going to feel a lot more motivated. You're going to feel a lot more confident. You're going to even Mars is, remember, physicality. You're going to feel less drained, more stamina. Okay, you're gonna be sleeping a lot better. Yes, absolutely. A lot of y'all have not been getting sleep because this can affect your circadian rhythm when you throw in the solar flares that we've been having at peak, like solar peak, solar maximum. So this is a big deal. All right, but I do want to remind you, even though Mars is going direct, it's still in Cancer, where he doesn't do well. Remember, Mars is not only your ruling planet, but the God warrior, okay? He's in Cancer, which is all about love and empathy and family and home. So, like I said many months ago, this is still the warrior warrior God, at a housewarming party, doing air kisses, eating bellinis, crying in the bathroom, like, get me out of here, because he doesn't like being there. He does not like being in Cancer. But just know this is fine because he's direct. All right? We'll go with that. We love that. So just go with the flow with the go. You're going to feel a lot of movement, okay? Things are going to start moving forward. You're going to be processing emotions now. You're going to, maybe also even do some physical healing, because Mars could have brought some like bangs and bumps and, little accidents since, for the past month, since January. But you are definitely going to feel progress in any projects that you're working on. There could be also like conflict resolution. So don't hold things in. People tend to do that with Mars retrograde in Cancer, or just Mars in Cancer, because it's so, like, emotions are so heightened. They can hold things in. All right. So feel things through. And Mars going direct, it can, be a turning point for you as well. It's a great time to reinvent yourself, or you may find the courage to do something that you wanted to do back in January. All right. Because remember, Mars is going direct. So it's going back over those degrees or territory that has been when it was retrograde. So for instance, like, I have Mars retrograde in Cancer in my chart, 28 degrees. So mid-January, that Mars hit my Mars. All right. So I really felt that because it was around 28 degrees in January, but then it was, going backwards. So all the way back to 17 degrees. Now that it's going direct, it's moving back again forward. So it's going to hit my degree at 28 degrees again. So that's what I'm saying. Everyone is going to return to things, including you, that came up in January and February, okay? Especially if you have any planets at 17 degrees, because Mars going direct, it's just going to hang out here at 17 degrees for a little bit, okay? And so if you're a cross watcher, all the cardinal signs are going to feel this the most. That includes you. Cancer, Libra, Capricorn, all right? Especially Cancer, right? So just remember that Mars is finally going direct. He's hanging out at 17 degrees for a little bit, okay? And so you got to give him some time to get, full on, gain his energy. Let him eat a couple more bellinis. You're going to be good. All right. You're going to be good. And he will go back into Leo, and you are going to appreciate that. And that's going to happen next month in March, when Mars moves into Leo, because he's finally out of Cancer. All right. And with Mars going direct, at this point, no planets are retrograde. There's nothing holding you back. Take advantage of this. Take inspired action. Get the things that you deserve. Now, Tuesday, February 25th, you see Mercury will conjunct Saturn. Again, a rare aspect that you're definitely going to feel before, That's how strong it is. And you're like a week before, a week after. All right. It's a conjunction. These are powerful. And Mercury conjunct Saturn. Don't forget, Venus conjuncted Saturn back in January, right? And it's going to happen. That's going to happen again in April. Then you had Mars trine Saturn last week, right? February 12th. Now you got Mercury joining the brigade. So do you see how, remember, Saturn brings stability, structure, longevity, even this gravitas, right? To your goals, writing, agreements, contracts, travel, launching a business, everything that I mentioned earlier, learning new things, all of that have really strong potential for stability, long-term goals and gains, and even making you an authority. Use this. Use Mercury conjunct Saturn, please. Build out a business plan. Look into LLCs, right? Give a PowerPoint presentation to your boss. Say yes to the dress, whatever you want to do. Apply to be on Survivor, whatever you want to do. You've got so much power from Saturn. Please use this. And spoiler alert, in 2 weeks from now, the sun will conjunct Saturn. So do you see what I'm trying to do here? This is your path to success. You've got to put in the action. Saturn is making things happen for you, forming this, building this bridge for you. And with Mercury conjunct Saturn, words have power. Use this, okay? You're going to feel empowered. What you say or think can literally change the course of your life this day, okay? It can liberate you too as well, and even heal your soul, because words are energy, right? So use them to raise your frequency. All right. So really big. Remember I said I think I said your monthly forecast, like a lot of leaders, a lot of authorities, a lot of teachers, they have this in their chart. It's strong. Albert Einstein. Okay. We are in Pisces season. He was a Pisces. He had this in his chart. Now, Thursday, February 27th, we've got Mercury sextile Uranus. This is absolutely amazing. One of the best days. Are they? Yeah. You see the blue asterisk and the best aspects and everything in red underlined. That's, of course, like the transits and the big new moon. But Mercury sextile Uranus. Mercury is actually the lower octave of Uranus. So yeah, this great natural fit, this window of opportunity. Communicate this day, okay? Keep your lines of communication open, because remember, you can get really great, amazing news that comes out of nowhere, that comes out of the blue. And even though Mercury, remember what I said, Mercury being in Pisces can be a little, Uranus is in Taurus, grounding it. So this is really, really, really nice. You're probably very, very much something here that has to do with money for you, for sure. Because Taurus is in your second house. Or Uranus is in Taurus, which is your second house of money, finances, income, salary. So again, there could be something here. It could also be you, where you, this is kind of, it's like problem solving energy as well, innovative energy. So you could have a personal breakthrough in terms of, oh my goodness, I know what I need to do to make more money or things like that. But there can definitely be something here with money for you, as well as self-worth, self-value, feeling this big boost. And then now, Thursday the 27th, the same day, we have the new moon in Pisces. So Aries, this is massive. Like I said, in your annual forecast, this is one of the best new moons of 2025. We just had one in January, and I can't say the same thing for March, for April, so use this. Remember, again, now you got the moon, you got the sun, moon, Saturn, Mercury, Neptune, all in Pisces. This is what you call divine. This is big. Remember, Pisces is very spiritual. This is your 12th house. All right. So really, really, really big. And again, cross watchers, all the mutable signs, that would be Sagittarius, Virgo, Gemini, and Pisces, and the water signs, Scorpio and Cancer. They will definitely feel this the most, but everyone is going to feel this. Everyone is going to feel this. All right. Even you, Aries, if you have any,
placements between 9 to 11 degrees in any of the mutable signs, you're definitely going to feel this. All right. So remember, you have Saturn here bringing stability to any of the seeds that you plant for new beginnings, new opportunities. This is why I say dream big. This is why I say take action. Okay. So you're going to see things pan out over the next 6 months based on the seeds that you plant. Now, again, this is happening in Pisces. That is your 12th house. So it's something that's very, very spiritual. It's all about your dreams. It's your energy, really. It's really, really nice. Launching you into March, your birthday month. So set yourself up. It's happening at the end of the month. Set yourself up. Set the tone for March. March is going to be big. I don't know how I'm going to be able to do March for y'all. It is going to be a big month. Your monthly forecast, which I'll do next week, it'll be a big month. We got 2 eclipses. We got Mercury going retrograde. We have Venus going retrograde. We have a lot happening. We got Neptune moving into your sign, Aries. First time in 164 years. You've never experienced Neptune in your sign. All right. We have the equinox, right? I mean, big. All right. So let's see what's going on for you, Aries, for the week of February 17th to the 28th. The weeks of. All right. So Aries. Woo. Let's get to it. All right. Aries. Oh my goodness. Y'all are amazing. How are y'all doing? Aries, what are y'all up to? Tell me what's going on. I hope that, like, February's a bit, like, the last 2 weeks, again, when I say soulful, it's so soulful. Like, you're going to feel, it's all happening in your 12th house. So you're going to feel very, very, like, alive, like, spiritually, like, oh, you're going to feel so good. All right, let's get started. Oh, I do a traditional culture cross spread, offers the best overview, okay? And if we need to pull clarifiers, you know that we will, Aries. All right, so, yeah, there's that. This is a month. This is gonna be a month for you, or the next 2 weeks. Yeah. All right. Okay. There's gotta be change. I'll leave it at that. All right. There's definitely gonna be change. Let's get started. You got the Queen of Cups. Love it. All right. So, like I said, you're going to be feeling that energy, especially as you move into the last 2 weeks. The Queen of Cups is, spirituality. She is intuition. This is heart-based leadership. This is someone who loves, all right, has self-love as well, right? You can't, what is it saying? You can't love anyone else unless you love yourself, right? That's what she is. Okay, she has so much love to give, and she does what her heart desires. She has a lot of empathy. She cares. Okay, that's the Queen of Cups. So you will be moving into the next 2 weeks with that type of energy, and that's so strong, and it's really nice, and it's very likely around the home sector. All right, you've got a lot of family stuff happening for the next 2 weeks. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Now you've got the Eight of Wands in the heart of your spread. I mean, you're good. You're great. Eight of Wands is movement, and it feels good, and it feels really good. Look at all the wands. They're just zipping through the air, but look at them. They're all aligned. Okay, everything's aligning for you. If you're here for love, by the way, we call these arrows of love. And so there could be a lot of big movement here. Wands are your passions, your ambitions, creative energy. They're very invigorating. And again, this is it seems like something's going to land, and it's something that you really want. But remember, you need to put your energy out there. Wands are very work related as well. So you could just feel very like, oh, things are moving faster than I thought they would. All right. Well, we are leaving those strong energies of early January. We're also leaving, Mars is going direct, like I said. So you're going to feel it. Now, you do have the Five of Swords here in your challenge area. Yeah, like I said, there could be some people that you may face this month that, can be a little overconfident, or, do you know what I mean? Like, there still can Mars is still in Cancer. That heightens emotions, right? So there may not be some seeing eye to eye with someone else. Just be mindful of that. And it can be something where you learn something from it. Okay. So remember, that would be the goal here. You're on a karmic journey. So any situation that does happen, if you're not seeing eye to eye with someone, and it definitely can be, well, it looks like it could be a friend or friends, right? This is an Aquarius card. Remember, you've got all that energy in Aquarius that you're coming out of, but you still have Pluto in Aquarius that represents your 11th house of friendships and groups, but it also could be family. You have so much family stuff here. And when I say family, like significant other as well, just keep that in mind. Like, we all want to rise above. We don't want to go through those energies, but should it happen, stay cool, be frosty. You always want to be the best person in the situation, the best version of yourself. You got the magician in your crown. You got the magician in your crown and the 401s in the radio spread. I mean, this is absolutely amazing. Okay, so you definitely want new things. It looks like you're going to make it happen because you are like spiritually fulfilled. Like, you are following your purpose. This is big. Okay, the 401s and the radio spread. Yeah, this is celebration. This is milestone, something big happening for you. This is something that you're moving toward, something that you're already feeling. All right. Some of y'all could have gotten promotion. Some of you could have had really great moments with a significant other, maybe even a proposal, maybe even getting married. Again, starting your own business, so many possibilities. It's a card of like milestones, but at the core of it, it's just feeling free, right? For the magician, the 8 of Wands, look down your cross. So there is a sense of like freeing yourself. Right? Remember what I said. You have a stellium in Pisces. That's your 12th house. So a lot of things up here, okay? It could be, remember what I said, the subconscious, the 12th house, the subconscious. What is the subconscious? It's where we store our memories, all right? So there could be some things where you may have been telling yourself, oh, I don't deserve this, or I'm not good enough for this, or why is this happening to me? This is now the next 2 weeks. Nope. You're unrooting it. You're like, I don't want to, this isn't me. This isn't my authentic self. I went through a little moment and now I'm ready to go. Okay. Magician, the power to manifest whatever you want. Like, you want something new. And then there's already, and I feel like there's already something happening for you. For the next 2 weeks, you will feel that with the 401. It is your card. You know that. Maybe not. That's why I'm here. Venus in Aries is what is actually attributed to you. Remember, you've got Venus in your sign. Go for the things that you want. Be assertive. 5 of Cups in your future. Very interesting. It looks like there is going to be something here that you may look back to, but you want to move forward. Okay? So remember, there may be something, like I said, with Mars going direct. There can be something, especially the end of February, that is something coming up from January, February. Can be something home related, can be something with emotions, relationships. It's cups, right? Love, emotions, feelings, all of that. And so, but listen, I'm going to clarify that because I do feel that it is, yeah, okay. I have a feel, yeah, I knew it. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, there is going to be, what I was going to say is that I had a feeling that it was going to be you, because you got to look at your entire spread and what's happening in this spread. And so when I say I had a feeling it was going to be you, maybe it was you that kicked over the cups. Maybe it was you. And there's a little bit of should I have done that? Right. But either way, even if it wasn't, or if it was, you still have the 7 of Cups, clarifying that. And so remember what I said with Mercury and Pisces, Neptune and Pisces, even Venus in your sign, even everything that's happening for the next few weeks, you want to have a foot in the ground. Okay. You have to know what you want moving forward. Right. And it could be you entering something that's really magical, right? With a magician, you got the 4 of Wands, 8 of Wands here. Things are moving fast. Things are happening. But at the same time, you got the 5 of Cups, 7 of Cups, and the Tower in your future. So there may be something here. Remember, you want to be with that 5 of Swords here. I don't want that to be you either. Like, that's very bear poking energy, the Five of Swords. So just keep that in mind. That's in your challenge area. This is just saying something may happen where it's like, oops, I didn't want that to go. I that's not, now I'm just like, going through this emotional healing. And now you're in a place where you're like, okay, well, now I'm not even sure what I want. So then you get the Tower, which is attributed to the planet Mars. And so, again, really strong family energy here. Remember, Mars in Cancer, your fourth house, home, family, parents, children, but also like a significant other. There may be something here where it's like, all right, burn it down, build it up. Phoenix rising from the ashes. Okay, it does seem like something may have not been working, and yes, I think for a lot of y'all, it may be something that you end or something that you adjust, and there's a part of you that's like, I didn't mean to do that, right? And now you're like, what do I want? What do I want? So it looks like this Tower is actually the best thing for you. And the Tower is unexpected. There's a little bit chaos in this card, but I always say the Tower moment doesn't happen to you; it happens for you. All right, so it is kind of like clearing the path and coming after these two cards. It's nice. Okay, so prepare for that. All right, remember it's all about how you maneuver through life. Okay, don't hold on to low energy frequency. Liberate yourself. Remember, I said there's a lot of freeness here, right? Let's get to your stuff. Aries, what? Listen, I'm not surprised that you did get the Tower with the eclipses that are happening next month. A lot of big things are happening. Venus is going retrograde in your sign. When you remember, Venus is in shadow now. A lot of y'all are reflecting on relationships, perhaps money as well. All right. So if you like this reading, by the way, it'd be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Talk to me. Tell me what's going on. Tell me what's going on. And, I love y'all. Y'all are amazing. Yeah. Listen, I knew this Tower moment is like the best thing for you because sometimes you need those, right? Look at what's happening here. Look at what it leads to. Just know what you want. That's all you have to do. Because, like I said, Mercury being in Pisces, Neptune in Pisces, that can be a little grandiose, like too, hey, I'm Bugs Bunny, like that kind of energy. You got to know what you want. All right, let's get started. You got the Death card. Amazing. All right, you want change. It's clear as day. It's clear as day. You got the Magician up here. You have the Death card. The Death card is all about transformation. It's this transformational process. Remember what I said. We are in the year of the snake, the wood snake, in fact, right? Shedding skin, endings and beginnings. And you want it. And I encourage it. There's something that does have to end for something new to be born. It's clear as day now with the Tower card and the Death card. Now you also got the King of Pentacles. Great. There you go. You got some powerful dude here, the King of Pentacles, the richest king, on your corner, opening doors for you, taking care of you, protecting you, doing something for you. It's really nice. It's really great coming after that Tower moment. So it's like, it's not just like Phoenix from the rising from the ashes. It's Phoenix rising from the ashes with someone putting you on, chair. That didn't make any sense. Do you know what I mean? Like putting you in a throne. All right. This is really great. You got a lot of you're good. There's something here that may have to do with career, by the way, because it is a King of Pentacles. All right. And remember what I said with money. I said there may be some money moments. Well, King of Pentacles is Taurus, by the way. And you can see the bulls in his throne. Look at you can't even look at it. You can't look how rich he is. Look at all that abundance. Look at all that harvest. You can't even distinguish it from his robe. Anyway, what I'm trying to say, like there is something here that could open doors for you. And then the Queen of Wands, you want it. Another Aries card. Queen of Wands is Aries, and she's very entrepreneurial. She is very magnetic. She gets whatever she wants. And so move in that direction. You will. And then lastly, the Ace of Cups. Who does that? Look at that. You just got the Ace of Cups in your final outcome. This is the Holy Grail. This is we actually call this card like the heart of tarot. And so remember, you have something really big happening with that new moon in Pisces. You have the Ace of Cups. Ace, new beginnings, new opportunities, new cycles, tears of joy. Look at that. The 5 streams, right? It looks like tears. Cups, everything I explained, like love, emotion. So it looks like there's something coming through that could be rapturous. That could be, something that just fulfills you, like a cup, not only half full, but overflowing. This is nirvanic. You can expect something new. And yeah, it's all because this tower moment. Remember, there's something clearing the decks here for you, and because something's waiting on the other side. And it may have been because you didn't know what you wanted, right? With that 7 of Cups. Because you had an oopsie moment with that 5 of Cups. And it, for a lot of Aries, it could have been someone else. No, it could have been someone else that's like, I don't want to, I think we should end this or whatever. But even still, there's something powerful happening here. Like, this is insane, Aries. All right, so Aries, thanks so much for tuning in. Next week, we'll do March. It's gonna be a big month. It's gonna be a big month. It's your birthday season. Happy birthday, Aries. But remember, eclipse in your sign is a big deal. Your life is changing with the fact that you have Neptune and Saturn moving into your sign together. Big. And we'll do the second spread. I'm going to go over some really amazing lunations, days where I don't want you to sign anything or make a major decision. And then there's something happening that's connected to 2017. We'll talk about tier 3 members. You know where to find the link. Aries, y'all are amazing. If you like this reading, would be great. If you like, subscribe, leave comments, tell me what's going on. And I will see you next week for your big old birthday month, March. Aries, y'all are amazing. I'll see you next month. All right, bye-bye. Or next week. No, next week for March. All right. Bye.